Perfect job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Batum dishes to Matthews. Back to Batum. And that one. One's good. Batum's got 8.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The dish to Aldridge. Outside for Batum. Nailed from three-point land. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he can.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
It's Davis with the drop.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Tony Douglas is checked in for Tyreke Evans. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Portland not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support, Doris. Thanks.
Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. Full 24-second shot clock. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. That's good. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. And Evans over his career has bounced around a little bit possession-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or two guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is. But I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Davis. That's good. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And it's Aldridge missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Pondexter kicks to Davis. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. Afflalo, the pass to Lillard. Afflalo dishes to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. Into Lopez. Davis with the ball. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Aldridge. 24 seconds left to play in the third. They get a hand on it. In low to Davis. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's Aldridge. Misses the shot. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific. Portland trailing here. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. Norris Cole is out there with Holiday. And it's Ajinça in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The kick out to Afflalo. That one bounces around and comes back out.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
On the wing, Evans. Guarded by Blake. And the foul on Chris Kaman. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the foul on Chris Kaman. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's a good screen. And Cole kicks to Anderson. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Anderson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Pelicans. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Blake passes to Wright. The kick out to Afflalo. For the 3. That's good.
You know, not everything's falling for them, but they're definitely capitalizing on their second efforts.
Well, you know you're going to miss shots in this game, so you've got to attack the boards and continue to get yourself second chance opportunities. That's exactly what they're doing. You know, their 3-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Joel Freeland comes in for Chris Kaman. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Well,
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Ajinça with the bucket.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Anderson dishes to Ajinça. Evans kicks to Anderson. Ball's knocked loose. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Dishes to Wright to take the lead. Leonard the pass to Freeland. On its way from Afflalo for 2. The kick out to Wright to tie it up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he didn't waste those opportunities, and that's just what they needed with the game this close.
On the wing, Evans. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Aldridge. It's the go-ahead bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Over to the wing. Back to Evans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Passes it to Davis. Trying his luck deep. Offensive rebound. Lopez with the steal. .105 left in the fourth quarter. And Matthews gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. Evans dishes to Davis. They need this. Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught fire.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. Off target from downtown.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and you gave it to them.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Aaron Afflalo, who's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Here's Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Evans. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. To win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a